World War I, some very great leaps were made in weaponry. Not only deadly, but these weapons struck fear into the opponent, making them shiver in their trenches. These are those weapons. In World War I, the machine gun was a bulky, lousy weapon, but it was widely used because it could fire multiple rounds very quickly. It was the equivalent of having 80 or more men on the battlefield. The French and the British thought it wasn't that great because it overheated very rapidly, and very often as well. The Germans thought it was a necessity, though, and by the end of World War, it would have been deployed over 100,000 of these guns. Unfortunately, because of rapid overheating, it would have to be cooled down by water, and because only so much water could be provided, the soldiers would eventually have to pee on the guns to cool them down. They were very heavy weapons, weighing 62 kilograms by the end of the war, though. There were several changes made to them. They were lighter, and they cooled down fast. Today, machine guns are so light, a man can walk with one on his back without any problems.
A flamethrower is a weapon that can shoot a burning stream of liquid, which are hollow tubes filled with burning coals. They were able to shoot about 40 yards in less than 10 seconds, and they weighed up to about 65 pounds. These weapons could make you blind or could even make you choke on the jelly-like fluid. These weapons were used back in the 5th century and even earlier than modern BC weapon in 1915. The Germans really didn't find them useful, but that's who wanted to start out using them, which was during World War I. So in World War II, the Americans found them very useful and began to use them for all their fights. After the World War, these weapons were fixed to become a lot better than they started out to be, only weighing about 25 pounds, and they were able to shoot from 100 to 275 yards away, nicely set on their users' shoulders, and instead of carried upon their back, and they were often able to be used for combat.
The machine gun were major weapons used in World War I. Without them, the outbreak and the major casualties were the normal thing.